Adaliyasya sakalendriyavrittimanti Pashanti panti kalayanti chiram jaganti Ananda chinmaya sadujjvala vigrahasya Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Advaitam achyutam anadivanantarupam Adyam purana purusham navayovanam cha Vedeshu durlabhamadurlabhamatmabhakta Govindamadi purusham paramaham bhajami Anandasukoti shatavatsara samprakamyo Vayoratapi manaso munipundavanan Sobhyastiraprapadasinya vichinkatatre Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Ekopyasa pracharitum jagadanda kotim Yashaktirasti jagatanda chayayananta Andantarasa paramanu chayantarasam Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Yadbhavapami tadiyo manujasthataiva Samprapya rupa mahima sarayana bhusha Suttayameva nikama pratitaistuvanti Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Ananda chinmaya rasa pratibhavitabhis Taviya eva nijarupataya kalagir Goloka eva nivasatya kilatma bhuto Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Premanjana shurita bhakti vilochanena Santa sadaiva hitayeshu vilokayanti Yashyama sundaram achintya gunasvarupam Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Dhamadi murti shukalani anena tishtam Nanavatara makarodu vaneshu kintu Krishna swayam samabhavat paramapumanyo Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Yasya prabha prabhavato jagatanta koti Koti shvashesha vasudadi vibhuti vinam Tad brahmanishkalamanantam ashesha bhutam Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Maya hiyasya jagadanda shatani sute Traygunyata vishayaveda vitayamana Sattva-vadam vipaya sattvam vishuddha sattvam Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Ananda chinmaya sattvataya manasu Yaganinam pratipalam smaratam upekya Ivayitena upadani jayatya jasram Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Golokanam nityaram nitale chatasya Devi Madesha Haridama Suteshu Teshu Tete Prabhava Nichayami Dashayena Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Shri Shri Sthiti Pralaya Sadhana Shakti Rekam Chaye Vayasya Bhuvanani Vibhakti Durgam Ishanurupam Abhyasya Chacheshtate Sa Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Kshiram yatana vivikara vishesha yoga sanjayate mahitata pritarasti heto yasham buddham apitata samupaitikaya govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Dipachireva hitashantaramamyupetya Dipayate vivitahetu samana dharma Yastadrikeva hicha vishnutaya vipati Govindamani purusham tamaham bhajami Yakaranarnava jaleva jyotismayoga Nidramananta Jagadanta Saroma Kulpa Adhara Shakti Mavalamya Param Samurti Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasya Kanishta Sitakala Vatavalamya Jivanti Loma Vilaja Jagadanta Nata Vishnur Mahansa Vihayasya Kala Vishesho Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Raswanyatashma Shakaleshu Vijesha Teja Siyam Kiyat Prakatayat Kapitat Madatra Brahmaya Esha Jagadanda Vidana Karta Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yatpada Pavlava Yudam Vinutaya Kumbha Tvante Pranama Samaye Saganadi Raja Vigram Dihantam Alamasya Jagatrayasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Agnir Mahita Danamambu Maruti Shasha Kalastatatma Manasiti Jagatrayani Yasmad Bhavanti Vibhavanti Vishanti Yancha Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yachakshuresha Samita Sakavagrahanam Raja Samasta Suramurti Rashesha Teja Yasya Vyaya Bhavati Samrita Kala Chakro Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Dharma Papa Nichaya Shilpaya Stapansi Brahma Dikita Patagava Tayascha Jiva Yanda Matra Vibhava Prakata Prabhava Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasvindra Gopa Matavendra Mahosmakarma Mandanurupa Kalabhaja Namatanoti Karmani Mirda Atikintu Chabhakti Bhajan Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yam Krodha Kama Samaja Pranayadi Viti Vasalya Moha Guru Gaura Vasegra Bhavai Sanchidya Tasya Sadushim Manupapurete Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Shiyakanta Kanta Parama Purusha Patanaho Yumaho Nischintamani Galamai Toyamamritam Kataganam Natyam Gamamamapibam Shikriyasati Chidanandam Jyoti Paramamidada Swadhyamamichara Sayatra Shirapti Shravati Sudavidyascha Sumahan Inesha Nakyova Rajatina Hiyatra Visamayaha Bhate Shveta Vipam Tamahamiha Golokamidiyam Vedantaste Santa Shiti Virahachara Tatibhaye Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakara Karana. Om Jnanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stavitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutthapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahaganaraganatam Vitam Tang Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. He Krishna karuna sindhu dinabandho jagatpate gopesha gopika kanta radha kanta namostute. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vatsali Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. If there's need for translation into Slovenian, some arrangement could be made. I don't know if someone wants to volunteer. Do we need translation? No. Okay. That makes it easier. So, welcome everyone, including audience, for this initiation ceremony on this special day. This is the day of Srimati Radharani, Radhastami, and so we say it is a most auspicious day for this occasion. What do we mean by auspicious? Well, a simple understanding is favorable. When something is auspicious, we understand it's favorable for whatever we want to do. What it is we want to do are initiations and what I like to call reconfirmations of initiations. And the English meaning of the word initiation means beginning, and there is an element of beginning to what we're doing, but there's also an element of continuation of what we're doing. Even for first initiates, there has been chanting of Hare Krishna before, and there will continue to be chanting of Hare Krishna after. initiation, right? So in that sense, not so much seems to change. However, in fact, there is a significant change. The fact that this is Radharani's appearance day, I think it's appropriate that we remember and connect, make the connection with Srimati Radharani and her appearance. For one thing, Srimati Radharani is, along with Balaram, well, we could say in Lord Balaram, but in different spheres. They are both Adi Guru. The original Guru is understood to be Baladev, but also in a different kind of sphere. Srimati Radharani is also the Adi Guru. And why is that? Because as we heard earlier this morning, it is Srimati Radharani who is the best servant of Krishna. It is Radha who pleases Krishna more than any other of the Lord's associates. It is Radha for whom Krishna hankers, and it is Radha who makes it possible for all of us to engage in devotional service. Because Radharani is serving Krishna, therefore it becomes possible that we engage in the Lord's service. She invites, she encourages, she welcomes the devotees to assist in service to the Lord. And so through Srimati Radharani there is expansion of service. She is always expanding, she's always increasing her service. And one way she's doing this is through expanding the community of devotees. She is expanding the spiritual world in this way. The spiritual world is unlimited in all manner of ways. It's unlimited, and Radharani sees to it that it's, despite being already unlimited, it's continuing to expand. Another way we can think of Radha in relation to initiation is that she is the original Vladini Shakti. She is the original form of all Shaktis, all feminine forms of the feminine counterparts of Krishna. So, Devi Krishna Mayi Prokta Radhika Paradevata Sarva Lakshmi Mayi Sarva Kanti Sanmohini Para. All the Lakshmis, all the associates, they're all expanding out of Srimati Radharani. And expanding from Lakshmi Devi is Saraswati Devi. And Saraswati is another form of the goddess Vach. Goddess Vach? Who's that? Never heard of her. Yes, in the Vedas, in the Rig Veda, we don't hear directly about Saraswati or Lakshmi. We hear about Vach. And who is Vach? She is the goddess of speech. And this initiation is very much about speech. Not ordinary speech, but transcendental speech. We are receiving and accepting and adopting mantras. And also, we are pronouncing, we are proclaiming vows. All of these are what some nowadays linguists would call speech acts. A speech act is something that when you do it just by speaking something, it changes something in the world outside of you. So just by speaking a vow, what are we doing? We're establishing, we are confirming or establishing a relationship. And of course, the relationship we're establishing is disciple-guru. But disciple-guru means, disciple-guru, some will say, oh, we are not interested in institutions. Institutions and spirituality, these are two different things. Well, I would ask the question, what is marriage? It's an agreement between two people, and that is an institution. Any kind of agreement between two persons establishes an institution. And so there are different sorts of institutions. So when we are accepting Guru, we're also accepting institution, and in this particular case, we're accepting an institution of disciplic succession of Gurus. We all know that. And it's especially a connection we understand in a formalized institution established by my Guru, by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, which he called the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, which is his translation of Krishna Bhavanamrita Sangha. And it's bhava, not bhava. It's bhava means emotion, it means feeling, it means particularly feelings of love, and amrita means nectar. So the feeling of love for Krishna, the nectar of the feeling of love for Krishna, that is the purpose of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And so Srila Prabhupada's idea was that we can experience this nectar if we follow the tradition, the teachings that he has received, which go from his spiritual master on up, as we say, back to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Who taught? What did he teach? He taught us a very nectarian mantra, the Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We can also remember in this connection Srimati Radharani as one who one might refer to as having been also initiated. How is this? Well, when Krishna plays his flute, what happens? The gopis hear the flute. But before we get to all of that exalted discussion, let's get closer to home, so to say, back to the Brahma Samhita. What is the Brahma Samhita? These prayers that we have chanted, these are the prayers of Lord Brahma after he has heard the flute of Krishna. And so having heard that flute sound, or rather hearing that flute, that is the sound which he hears, and by that he becomes initiated. He's also receiving a mantra, an 18-syllable mantra, which is it's present in an obscure form within the beginning verses of the Brahma Samhita. So that mantra is an expansion, it's one way it's explained, of Krishna's flute playing. When the gopis hear Krishna playing his flute, they initially, before the Rasa dance episode, they speak about his flute playing with each other. And what's happening there is that they are revealing their hearts to each other for the first time. They're all already in love with Krishna, but they're not admitting it to each other. They're keeping it hidden. But in their song of the flutes in the Bhagavatam, it's explained that they're actually confessing to each other their love for Krishna. But we could say that at the same time they're also receiving a kind of initiation. And this is an initiation into an institution of love of Krishna. For them, it's a very exalted institution. It's called the Rasa dance. It's what they do together in service to Krishna. Is they dance with Krishna through the night in wonderful ways, which I'm intending, Krishna willing, Radharani willing, to elaborate on a little bit later this afternoon. So this is also about sound. The sound of Krishna's flute is coming and it's revealing for Lord Brahma the spiritual world, which he then describes in the Brahma Samhita, and which for the gopis that's the spiritual world right there. I mean, for them, Krishna is right there, directly. They're already in Vrindavan, and they are preparing themselves to go to Krishna. So that's another way of remembering Srimati Radharani in connection with initiation. Now back to the mantra I wanted to mention, because we have two sorts of mantra receiving. One is the publicly known. It's publicly known. We chant it, we go out on the streets, everybody knows the Hare Krishna mantra, and yet they don't know. It's an open secret. And one of the aspects of what makes it a secret is that at the time of formal initiation, it is at that time that one is with the formal connection to Guru, committing oneself to chant the Hare Krishna mantra as a service to the Guru. As a service to the Guru, one is participating in what Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is doing. What is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doing? Well, externally, he is appearing in the world to distribute love of Godhead, pure love of Godhead, nothing less than Krishna Prema. We say that's external, but how external is it if it's Krishna Prema that he's offering? He's offering that which is the most internal thing. But he's doing it externally. He's, again, going in public. He is distributing to anyone and everyone. So what we are connecting with the Guru, who is participating in that practice of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And it's also said, and this gets more on the internal side, that Krishna is, in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, paying his debt to the gopis for their pure service, which he says in the Bhagavatam he is unable to pay. How does he pay it? He pays it by engaging in the propagation and the chanting, or engaging in the sadhana, in the practice which Srimati Radharani engages in. And what is that practice? She chants, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this when she chants, this makes Krishna feel even more obliged to her. But then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes in the mood of Radharani, and in this way Krishna is paying back that debt which can never be repaid. It is said that the disciple can never repay the debt that he or she receives from the Guru. So we're all in big trouble, because we all have Guru. So we're committing ourselves to working on this debt which can never be repaid. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes.
Actually, yes, we say yes. Why? Because this paying of this debt is, number one, it's simplifying our lives so that we don't have to pay so many other debts. Actually, we have unlimited other debts, worldly debts. This doesn't mean that if we have a mortgage on our house and we just surrender to Krishna, chant Hare Krishna, that we can say, oh, forget about the mortgage payments, now I'm servant of my Guru. No, it doesn't quite work that way. But by engaging in service to Guru and Krishna, we are simplifying, we are focusing the process. Focusing, like when you take a magnifying glass, you hold it up when the sun's shining, which it's not doing now. It's shining, but we don't see it. You hold it up, you put something underneath, some wood, some paper, you focus a point of light, you can start a fire. So we are focusing all of our energy into the real purpose of human life. The real purpose of human life is to unpack, to make a place for Krishna in our heart, to engage in what we're actually supposed to be doing as eternal associate, eternal parts and parcels of Krishna. We're meant, this is what we're meant for, to engage in eternal loving service to the Lord. Jiver Swarupohoy Krishner Nityadas Tatasta Shakti Veda Veda Prakash. That's what we're all about. Another mantra is one of a group of mantras for the those receiving second initiation. There are a group of mantras, and one of them is the mantra that Lord Brahma received when he heard the flute of Krishna. Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains about the mantra or mantras that we receive, that actually they're essential. It's interesting, he says, because there's a bit of a debate, does one really have to receive second or Brahmana initiation? So there is a tradition which says, and I believe no less than Jiva Goswami makes this point, that the Hare Krishna mantra is complete in itself. There is no need for any other mantra. We can attain perfection simply by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur elaborates on that. He's not disagreeing. He's not disagreeing with Jiva Goswami. But he's saying, if you want to get the full taste of the Hare Krishna mantra, then you must receive the mantras which are, and it's interesting, and he doesn't exactly explain why, but he kind of emphasizes that these mantras are in the dative case, the grammatical case, which is more formal than the Hare Krishna mantra. Through these mantras, one, the Maha mantra, the Hare Krishna mantra, unfolds so that one can appreciate the Amrita of the Hare Krishna mantra. So, therefore, we also have this second or Brahmana initiation. First, second, all of it together is called Pancha Samskara, and part of Pancha Samskara is traditionally branding. Don't worry, we're not going to brand you. But it's there in the Pancharatra tradition that in order to impress upon oneself, to make oneself very clear that I'm making this commitment, one gets a little metal device, which one of them has a shankha, the conch of Vishnu, and the other has a chakra. And these are heated so that they're nicely warm. And then these will be touched to the two shoulders. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Second thoughts about initiation? You will be glad to hear that in our Gaudiya or Chaitanya Vaishnava tradition, this is not the practice. What is the practice is that with sandalwood paste, which is very cooling, one writes, inscribes on the body, on the shoulders, on the forehead, can be on the chest, names of Krishna. Somehow this is a little out of practice in our tradition, in our ISKCON tradition. Maybe it will come back, but that is there. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains that tapa, the deeper meaning of tapa, is that one performs tapas, austerity, that one recognizes, I have been wasting my time in life, in this material world. I need to start up proper spiritual life, and so one begins the practice of austerity. So that's been going on. We're following 4 regulative principles: no eating meat, etc., no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sexual engagements. All these no's. Why? Because we want to say no to material life. We want to say no to animal life, which is the life of simply surviving and perpetuating one's material body. We want to recognize that we're not these bodies. We're so much more than these bodies. These bodies, yuck. Yes, they're very nice when they're nicely dressed and we're doing nice things like chanting and dancing. Then they're nice. But otherwise, there's so much problems with these bodies. And so we want to get beyond the body. And the way we do this is by transforming our bodies into spiritual bodies. And how do we do that? We engage them in spiritual activity. And how do we do that? We engage them in service to the supreme spiritual person. And how do we do that? By serving the deity. I'm jumping back and forth. There's tapa in the beginning. There's yaga at the end of these 5. Yaga means deity worship. The Guru gives, along with the mantra or mantras, a deity for worship. And again, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is very strong on this point, that we must have deity, we must engage in service to the deity, because this is how we're transforming our body into a spiritual body. Because we're engaging with all kinds of matter in the process of deity worship. And when we do that properly, then the body becomes spiritualized. The second item, he says, is Urdhva Pundra, the marks on your forehead, which you may not know, is called Urdhva Pundra. Of course, it's on 12 parts of the body when we're properly tilaked. Then this is sometimes called the footprint of Vishnu, or the place where Vishnu resides in between the two marks. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur says it's Urdhva, it is going upward, not like the Shaivites with their tree horizontal pundra. And this means it's Urdhva-gati, it's aiming toward the Lord. So spiritual life, initiation means I'm aiming high. I'm aiming for the top. And I'm not going to be satisfied with anything less than the top, with perfection. Prabhupada often spoke of perfection. It's kind of a strange idea to think of perfection in human life because we see so much imperfection. But he said, in so many ways, we are aiming for perfection and we are able to access perfection. How do we do it? Third item, nama. Nama means two things. It means a name of Vishnu, servant of the name of Vishnu, Krishna, and it means the name that we chant as our main sadhana. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, 16. Is it 16 syllables? 16 syllables. Names. 1632. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. That's 10. Krishna, Hare Hare. 32 syllables. Yes. So 32 syllables of bliss. Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, in a commentary on the Ajamila story, how he chants the name Narayana, and thus the Vishnudutas come and they save Ajamila. Why? Because in the verse it says he chanted the 4 syllables Narayana. In his commentary, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, why 4 syllables? Even 2 syllables will deliver one. Why 2 syllables? 1 syllable will deliver. So powerful is the holy name. So we have 32 syllables. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Gaur Premanande. I think we can proceed. You have a question?
What is the 4th? The 3rd is Nama.
The 4th is mantra. Yeah. Yeah, I mentioned the 4th. I was going back and forth. Mantra, Nama, mantra, yaga. So it's tapa, pundra, nama, mantra, and yaga. These are the 5. Pancha samskara, it's called. You can read. Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote a nice article on this subject in 1885, and it's available in English. All right, so are we convinced? Is this what we want to do?
Yes.
Yeah. Then, shall we proceed? Okay, let's proceed with our first initiates. And let me see, who wants to go first? Let's be, let's be, how to say, open. Nobody wants to go first. Everyone's very humble. Well, let's see which feedback comes out first. This is Ivan's. Okay, Ivana, do you want to come forward? Actually, you know what? I think it'd be better if you go from this side, because that way your back won't be to the deities. Yeah, that's better. Hare Krishna. Finally, huh? Bhaktinivana is from Osijek. Osijek Yatra. And she's been doing all sorts of spiritual activities for all sorts of years. When did you first meet the devotees? 2003. Whoa, that's a long time ago. Not so long. Actually, that's 11 years ago. Like Prabhupada, yes. It's bona fide, 11 years. Srila Prabhupada met his guru, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, in 1922. And he accepted formal initiation in 1933. He says, though, that from the very first day he understood this is my guru, and he took the instructions that Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur gave completely to heart from the first day. Anyway, so what are these 4 regular principles you follow, continue to follow, and for the rest of your life? Lots of no's. What about a yes? Very nice. Sometimes difficulties come in spiritual life, and we want to be ready for them. When the difficulties come, some of the difficulties try in various ways to persuade us to not follow these principles. So my humble request is that even when it seems like you may want to, even now you may think, no, there's no chance. But the way Maya works, there can be what is sometimes called temptation. So even when there's temptation, just practice saying no. Okay? Just say no. And as we practice saying no, it becomes easier and easier to say no. And then, of course, what we're really saying is yes to Krishna. Yeah. Okay, do you want to have some spiritual name to go along with these vows? That would be nice, huh? How about a name of Srimati Radharani? A name of Radharani, since it's Radharani's appearance name. Yeah? But you won't be Radharani, don't you? It'll be Dasi. Okay, your name is Varshabhanavi Devi Dasi. Varshabhanavi Devi Dasi ki jai. There's no problem with Croatian language and this name? No, okay. Gotta make sure. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur is praised as Sri Varshabhanavi Devi Daita, as the servant of Varshabhanavi Devi. And of course, Varshabhanavi means daughter of Rishabhanu. So that's how the name is derived. Is that okay? Okay. And Matteo. Oh, Matteo's got a whole fan club. Hare Krishna. So, big day for you. Uh-huh. So, Matteo is not originally from Zagreb, is it? No. Bjelovar, right? Bjelovar. Matteo's been studying in Zagreb and doing service in the temple in Zagreb. And yeah, when did you first meet the devotees? 2011. Mm-hmm. So also good time. So then, actually both Varshabhanavi Devi, I have to learn new names now, and Bhakti Matteo, who won't be Bhakti Matteo very long, are scholars. Yeah. And so they certainly find interesting ways, in addition to chanting Hare Krishna, to serve Krishna. So what are these four principles you'll be following? Continue to follow. That's very good. And positively speaking? That's nice. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Are you going to chant 16 rounds even after you're married and you have 8 kids? Excuse me, I don't know. That came out. You sounded so sure of yourself. Yes, 8 kids, doesn't matter. All right, good. And spiritual name to go along with, to help, good. Well, the name I thought of, and I don't know if there's some problem with Croatian here, but we could change it, I suppose. Could also be a name of Radharani, or Radha and Krishna. Your name is Medhavi Madhava Dasi. Any problem with Croatian? No problem with Croatian. No. Okay, good. Medhavi Madhava Dasi ki jai. Medhavi means very intelligent and wise. Wow. So it can mean either Madhava, who's very intelligent and wise, or it can mean Radharani, who is intelligent and wise, and Madhava. So Madhavi, Radha, and Madhava, who's very intelligent and wise because he's with Madhavi. Hare Krishna. Is that all right? Okay. And then we have a special case. And I don't really, truth be told, I don't exactly know how to go about this. We have discussed, I don't like the term re-initiation. In my mind, there is initiation. And there is ultimately one guru, Adi Guru, that is Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And we all of us, one way or another, are serving in that capacity. And one may, at some point, and I pray it may not be the case for me, it may happen that someone steps back from that service. Let's put it like that. We can also say that in the course of our spiritual lives, it can happen despite all of our best efforts, despite all of our vows. It could happen that there is some kind of obstacle. Actually, the obstacles that come are meant to strengthen our devotion. They're an opportunity to strengthen the firmness of our determination to serve the Lord. So Dadi Bhaksha has been engaged in devotional service so many years, since 1985. Is that when you first met devotees also? 1985. So he's an old timer. We have an old timer here. And he's decided in recent years it's time for a kind of fresh start, right? And as part of that fresh start, he also wants to have a new name, a slight adjustment to the name, let's say. Are we making vows again? As you like. Yes, why not? Okay. They say in German, wenn schon, denn schon. If so, then. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So, 4 regulative principles. Indeed. And on the positive side. I thought you were going to say 32 rounds. No, that's all right. I won't make a new regulation. We keep the standard that Prabhupada made of 16 rounds a day. It's a very, very nice number, isn't it? There's something transcendental about the number 16. And of course, as Prabhupada said, we say also minimum 16, and that means one could chant 32, one could chant more, 64. Sometimes we get fired up, sometimes when we get older, it may be that, we can't do much of anything else than chant Hare Krishna, right? So then we can chant 64 rounds a day, why not? Unlimited. Prabhupada said 16 rounds minimum on the beads, unlimited rounds without the beads. We can go on chanting. You already have your beads, so they're somewhere. Okay. No, I have your beads. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so we have also chanted beads. Have chanted on your beads. Carefully labeled, so we don't get them lost. Yes, and You said you're ready for a slight adjustment in your name, right? As you like. He's so surrendered. Well, this morning it came to me that a nice name would be Raso Dadi Hari Das. Raso Dadi means ocean of rasa. And Hari means Hari, Lord Hari, the Lord Hari. So Lord Hari, who is an ocean of rasa. Hare Krishna. You can go. Then we also have a husband and wife team, Andaka Das and Jayashree Dasi, who are continuing their practice of devotional service as you've been doing how many years now? From 82. Wow, really old timer we have. Also Jayashree from 82. 79! That's like ancient history. Very good, very nice. So we're simply continuing with the mantras. As I said, there's these 5 elements, and the mantras are of a Gayatri sort, and we'll be explaining about those after the yajna, so we can sit together quietly and go through the mantras together. All right? Hare Krishna. So we can proceed. Why not? So we're invoking Lord Vishnu in the form of fire, and we'll be invoking the acharyas and the Lord in his various forms through mantra, and we'll be offering oblations with grains and ghee as a way of sealing the vows, if you like.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.